Spirituality in music has always been a fine line, and a lot of people feel a certain way about it. Has, you know, your evident relationship with God been important for you going within this industry?
Oh, of course, because you can lose yourself. I've seen a lot of people lose themselves within music, just in general, and I feel everything kind of starts from home. So if imagine my house is not clean, but I'm outside trying to clean everyone else's house, it would never make sense. So I always make sure that at home's pattern before I do anything else. So I have to do things for Bashir. That's the only way I could even be able to do things for other people. You feel me?
So how do you, and this is the thing that I think is quite important, the double S that we see, there's Bashir,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. How
do you know who's down for Bashir or who's around because of double S?
You could feel it. Do you know what it is? It's actions. Actions speak louder than words. So if I'm mostly around people that are genuine anyway, and people that I've known before, and family. I never really I'm not really too involved with everyone, and I like to keep it that way because that keeps me sane. I might be around someone and think I don't do this no more anyway, but I might be around someone and think I need to act a certain way just for them to like me. Whereas when you're around your friends and everything, you could just be yourself, and they don't judge you. And with me anyway, I don't judge other people, so I don't expect them to judge me.
Another thing that we've been talking about with quite a lot of artists is mental health and anxiety/depression. Is that something that, I won't say whether you've experienced it, but it's something that you're conscious of that happens to a lot of creatives? And
I think we go through it the most. Because when I first started music, I thought I needed to be a certain way. So when things ain't going that way, it's like, why isn't it going that way? Like, you don't think to yourself, this is what God's planned for me. Do you get what I mean? At that time anyway, because you're thinking it's a whole new world that you're entering. Like music at the beginning stages, it's a whole new world. So you think you need to talk about money or more money than you have and all of these things when you could just actually just be yourself.
When was the light bulb moment when it doesn't have to be that way?
How old was that? I think I've gone through so much in life, just in general. So my thing, I think it started at 22. 22 is when I said, you know what, F everyone. I have to start doing this for Bashir. Otherwise, these lot are gonna kill me. That's how it felt like anyway.
Do you really? I mean, because I will add to that. Sometimes people, the more you do for them, the more you harm yourself.
Of course. And
then when you're done, I won't say it's like leeches or parasites, but they suck on the host until there's nothing left.
Of course.
Did you feel like energy was being drained at certain points?
100%. But that's kind of like with everyone though. Like everyone kind of, I feel we all have a purpose and everything, but some people think they need to do people wrong in order for them to get to where they need to get to, and you don't. Like there's enough something for everyone in this world. Do you get what I mean? Like we've all been blessed. So I don't need, like, I'm so confident within myself because I believe in the person that's behind me. Do you get what I mean? And maybe some people don't. Do you get what I mean? Some people might think, oh, why is he getting blessed so much? But that's what was on my road. Yeah. That's the left that the sat nav told me to go take. So I just took the left. You can't blame me for that.
I think a lot of it does come down to you're confident within your talent.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes when other people aren't.
Yeah.
That energy exhibits in terms of their, like I said before, their actions.
Yeah.
But you still understand why certain people will do. So I mean, when you deal with that energy, is it just like?
I don't blame no one in this life because do you know what it is with me? Why I don't like stress. I like being cool, calm, and humble. So when people do certain stuff where I think to myself, this is not me, I just look at it like I can talk shit to you, but it's not worth it. Like I've got stuff to do. Like you don't have time to be like that. You think you've got time. We're not gonna be here forever, mate. Do you get what I mean? And everyone just kind of sees things different, but that's how I kind of look at it.
You're building a legacy. You are.
Don't gas me.
No, because you know, like I said, I follow what you do, but
Appreciate
you definitely, I think your insight and And even like, you want people just to really get to this EP.
Of course,
they're gonna get it, man.
Of course. Do you know what it is? That's why I want to do like CDs and everything, because it's like I'm not these guys that's just coming here to freestyle for you. I want you to know the story. I want you to understand what's going on. Do you get what I mean?
In general, not to go too deep. In general, what do you think is going on within the world as it is? Because you can look at. I think you see the world differently to other people.
Yeah.
In general, like just in general, how do you see the world as it is?
It's crazy, man. That's the God's honest truth. Is crazy. But it's all due to, I think it looks to me, it's just all due to insecurities, or you want more of what this person has, or just greed, and everyone just needs to be themselves. Like, just be yourself, appreciate yourself as a person. Everything starts with you, just naturally. And I kind of feel like everyone else, like, no one owns, a lot of people don't own nothing, so they think that we need to take, or we need to disrespect that person to feel good about myself, or you don't. Like, it's everything's simple, which we complicate it as humans anyway. You are, but you know, on Twitter, you're almost like a teacher to some people. No, let's be clear. I'm trying to be the sexy. I'm playing.
But you know, your philosophies, like, again, I'm intrigued to know where those philosophies came from.
Do you know what it is? I just get bored a lot. Like, if I could just be chilling and think of something, or something could happen to me on the way to me going somewhere, and someone could say something that I didn't like, and then I'll be like, I'll understand it, so then I'll just put it out on Twitter, or I'll put it out on Instagram. But that's just me venting, because if I keep it to myself, I might just think it might be wrong. Do you get what I mean? So me putting it out there, at least there'll be people that might retweet it, people that might not retweet it, so I'll be like, okay, maybe it was wrong. Do you get what I mean? And I don't, even me putting, saying half of the stuff that I say and everything, it might be wrong. To me, it might be right. To everyone else, it might be wrong. But me putting it out there, it just lets people know me as a person.
Do you have expectations for your EP?
No. I never want to actually put expectations. I try to put the best body of work that I can out there and just let everyone enjoy it. Yeah.
The business part of it, though. Putting this out, how does the business part take care of itself? Are you going to be doing a lot more shows? Is it?
Yeah, I got some stuff, summertimes, next month's a bit busy. I'm just happy to be out there, to be fair with you. Like, I'm happy to have my run. I love the way everything's set up at the moment. We're doing everything independent, Global, Defigo. So I'm just happy. I'm in a very good position at the moment. I'm in a very good space, and I've got good people around me.
And rounding up, the last part about having good people around you. I spoke to Terry about this as well. Getting the right team. I know you talked about everything's about feeling, but having the right people around you, really, how important is that?
I think that's more important. It's not more important than the music, but it goes hand in hand with the music, because good people around you will always tell you the truth. Like, if I made a shit song, I would expect my manager or one of my brethren to be like, it was alright. And then if I made a dope song, no, I wouldn't expect you to gas me up, but let me know. Do you get what I mean? Because it's like, with me, I don't sugarcoat anything. Like, there'll be some of my idols that I'll tell, like, you're dope. Do you get what I mean? Like, you like, I haven't told him this because we've never actually met to have this conversation, but DWE was one of my personal favourites when I was young. And I went to Uganda with a DWE CD, 5 to 10 tracks, and that's all I was listening to the point I come back and I started sounding like him. And I would tell him that I don't have ego or all of these things, because I believe in myself, so I'll let you know. But a lot of people kind of take that for granted, so then sometimes you have to kind of ease back. But having good people around you is so important, because it's like, it could be the reason why you fall into depression, or it could be the reason why you be great. Which one do you want to choose?
But is you from Uganda?
Yeah.
Is that where Rashid's from?
Yeah. Link
okay,
up.
Yeah.
Rashid from Link Up still.
What age did you go to? You said you got sent back?
Yeah, they done me dirty and that.
Was it a typical you're acting up and it's like?
I was bad. I know, like, if my kids ever turn out, I'll send my kids to Uganda, normal, because it changed my life. Like, I wouldn't be this person if I didn't go. I know I would have been gassed, I know it, 100%.
What was the adjustment like in Uganda?
Do you know what it is? It just makes you appreciate life, it makes you appreciate women. You see what women actually go through, and mums, Like I'm seeing women on the bus breastfeeding their children, where I don't see that over here. Do you get what I mean? And I'm seeing kids playing in like barefoot, playing football, and this is like stones or the edge of a cliff. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I haven't told this. This is actually, I'm not even going to say this, but I'm going to save it for my album. But I've seen a lot of stuff. So when I came back, my whole thing was do something with yourself, create something for yourself to actually be proud of. Whereas before, my whole thing was maybe I need to go on that move, or maybe I need to go with my brethren to go do that. I wasn't on all that when I come back. Like something needed to happen, because at the same time, it's like we forget the whole gas thing. It's cute, but it don't last for too long. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Whereas when you create something for yourself, that you're leaving a legacy or something for your children and everything. So I might as well start that. That's why I tell people all the time, I don't mind starting again, because it's just another adventure for me.
You know, and because Rashid and I, we sat down a couple of times, and his work ethic and just the way he always references the Ugandan experience as to why he thinks the way he thinks and why he works as hard as he does. And hearing you saying something that echoes similar. But then also you got work to do over here, but then also there must be a long-term objective in what you're going to do back home.
Oh, if you know what I'm going to do, if you know what I've got planned, be afraid. You're going to know about me, man. Trust me.